In front of me is a Honor 20E, and today I'll show you how you can insert SIM and SD card into this phone. Now for this you will need a SIM eject tool, as I have one right over here, which can be found in the box where the phone came in. And additionally, if you can't find it, you can just use a paper clip, shouldn't one of the ends, and it should work just as well. So anyway, let's pop out the tray, which looks to be located on the top side of the device. So right over here, you can see where the pin is holding. Now there is two insert pins, as you probably can see. There is one that is part of the actual tray. You can kind of see it right here. And then there is this pin right here. This is a microphone. Now nothing really happens if you try to poke it in there, but still make sure that you use the one that is the correct eject pin, which is the one that is closer to the corner of the phone. So once you push it in, you can see that the tray pops out. And from here, once you take it out, you have space for either two different SIM cards or one SIM and one SD card. If you're planning to use two SIM cards, you won't be able to use obviously the SD card because you will place that SIM sideways on the SD tray like this. But if you're planning to use one of each, you can just move it over and then pop that SD card in place right here as well and insert it back into the device. Now when you're inserting it, make sure that the cards don't pop out. They sometimes tend to do that. Nothing is holding them in place, so just be careful. And once you pop it in, there's a couple things that will happen. For me, number one is the pin for the SIM card. So let me just quickly confirm it. And number two is the atrocious Huawei design to automatically change the language of your system on the Android, completely disregarding the options that you have chosen throughout the setup process and have used for X amount of time. It basically shows you a middle finger and tells you deal with it now. So if you're like me and you prefer English and you use a SIM card from the, I don't know, country that you live in, which isn't any country that actually speaks English, then you're right now getting screwed by Huawei by it changing the language to, and then my example, Polish. So there's also alternative that you might not actually speak the language of the country that you're right now in, which I do understand sometimes happens. So for the people that have no idea about the language that is right now, that your device is right now in, to change it, it's quite easy. You don't need to actually read it at the moment. I can just kind of show you how to change it, but it's just icons and positions. So number one, you want to navigate into the settings, which is the gear icon right over here. That's kind of how it looks like. Once you tap on it, scroll all the way down to the last option right over here. And from here, you want to select fourth option from the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4 right over here, which is language and whatever. And then we have first option, language and region. And all you need to do is select add language, which is the text, the blue text right here, below the actual first thing that is language. So click on this option right here and add the language that you had added before, but Huawei decided, nah, F you, we're changing it. Obviously you want to select the change button, which is the one on the right side, and it will automatically set it up as default, as you can see. Adding redundant steps to the process of inserting a SIM card for everybody that has a SIM card with a different language on it. So yeah, great job, Huawei. So anyway, that is basically how you would insert a SIM card into this device and also deal with the stupidity of the language change. And yeah, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and thanks for watching.